Hey, sis.
Hey, Ruby. Thanks for not stabbing me lately.
No problem.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another American Horror Stories video if you're new. Now, I'm going to be reviewing the first and second episode of American Horror Stories. There was part 1 and part 2. It's called The Rubber Woman Part 1, Rubber Woman Part 2. The only person that I really recognized in this episode was Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson's daughter. Actually, two people. No, I recognize Marin Dungy too. She was Dr. Andy Grant in this episode, and Paris Jackson played a character named Maya. Those are the only two people I actually recognize that have played in other stuff before, but it was a solid episode, man. Let me read the description for The Rubber Woman to you guys. The description reads, "Teenager and her dads move into a forsaken home with a grim past. As the family makes renovations, a darkness takes root within them." Now, basically in this episode, the main star, Scarlett, she lives with her two dads. You know, they're gay, and she has a normal life. She goes to school. She has a crush on Maya, who is played by Paris Jackson, and she texts her all the time, and she ends up finding this suit in the house. Kind of looks like a Catwoman suit or whatever. She puts it on, and she kind of starts seeing stuff. And long story short, man, some people from her school, including her crush, play a prank on her. Actually, it's not even a prank. It's something they do that is straight up mean. And it causes Scarlett to snap, and she does something that changes everything forever. And I'm not gonna say exactly what that is, but whatever she does causes things to completely change. And part 2 of this episode is completely different than part 1. You know, part 1 is leading up to what she does, and part 2 is the aftermath of that. But it's just so weird because there's like ghosts and stuff in the house, and all kinds of crazy things happen. You just have to watch it to know what I'm talking about. But I think it was a solid episode. It wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't like the best episode in the world. I'll give it like a 6.5 out of 10. You know, it wasn't great for a starter episode to the series, but it was still pretty decent. I really like how they start the episode though, because this is like a spin-off to the American Horror Story show. You know, that show has not ended yet, and it's been renewed for like 3 or 4 more seasons, and season 10 is getting ready to come on of American Horror Story, and this is the spin-off. The only difference between this show and the other show is this show is an anthology series. Each episode is its own story, except for this first episode, it has 2 parts. But every other one is a different story, and it has different actors each time. So that's what I like about it, man. We get a new, fresh story each episode, and that's pretty dope if you ask me. Now, I do like how they start the episodes, man. You know, when each episode starts, they have the theme song playing and stuff, and it sounds so familiar to the American Horror Story. Like, the music is almost identical, and I love that part about this show so far. But yeah, this was a pretty decent episode. It wasn't amazing, but it was okay for the starter episode to a series. I can't wait for the next one. If you guys have seen this episode, both parts, comment your thoughts down below and let me know what you think. And how do you think the rest of the season is gonna be? Based off the trailer and what you've seen so far, how do you think the rest of the season is gonna be? Comment your thoughts down below. And if you haven't seen it, man, go ahead and check it out, for real. It's on Hulu too. You can watch it on there. But keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all American Horror Stories content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy, FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.